What's up, gang? We back up in this thing, you feel me? Today's video is gonna be called, you already know by the title, we gonna tell y'all about our coming out stories, okay? So,
they were definitely totally different. Mine was very sad, I guess, and hers was, normal. Like normal kids tell their parents, She got the good end of the spectrum.
Yeah, so, well, tell your sad one first so we can end it off on the, high note.
Don't go for it. So, coming out to my parents and my family, I kind of expected it to go better than it did, which I guess I was kind of hoping for the worst and getting the best. So, I told my sisters and my, godmom. I told all of them first. They took it pretty well, actually. They were supportive, okay, you like girls, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All of my aunties, when I told my Auntie Ray, she was like, okay. And I was like, okay. She was like, I thought it was something bad. I was like, whoo, guys.
It was mainly her mom and her dad she was really worried about.
Yeah, and I didn't even get to tell my dad. My sister told my dad, so I didn't even get to tell him on my own. Telling my mom was a little hard. I was pressured into telling my mom. We had a sit-down dinner at Three Margaritas, and my older sister was like, you're going to tell her today. And I was like, huh? What? And so we got there. My mom had been drinking her little margaritas. She was feeling herself. And then I told her, Mom, I don't have a title. She was like, huh?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I was like, I don't have a sexual preference. And she was like, huh? And I was like, I like women. And she was like, oh my God. She started crying. And then she said she felt like me and her bond wasn't even strong because she felt like she was the last one to know. She wasn't even the last one to know. It was my dad. And then it came time to tell my dad, and he actually came to me talking about,
so you like girls?
And I was like, huh?
What you talking about, Lou?
I was like, no, who told you that? And he was like,
That girl you be having over here, that's your girlfriend, huh? Elijah? Mage? Whatever?
I was like, Samaje? And he was like,
yeah, that's her. That's your girlfriend?
She was kind of pressured into it because I had just got out of a relationship where in the beginning I was a secret, and the relationship I was trying to get in before her, again, I was going to be a secret, and I was like, that's just not something I wanted to go through again. So I told her if I'm going to be a secret, we can't be together. So I'll wait for you to a couple months maybe, get it together and figure out how you're gonna say it. But after that, if you don't tell them, then we have to break up. So
which hurt because wait a minute. I was like, you gonna time me? Give me a time frame to tell my parents this? I was really sad, and I knew me and her was gonna be together forever.
It was kind of messed up with me, but at the same time, I feel like it wasn't, because it was my feelings mattered too.
No, she's right. Her feelings did matter. I did care about how she felt about everything. And that's why I kind of made a time frame for myself to gain up the confidence to tell them the truth. But when he came to me, instead of me coming to him, it was a little bit of a surprise. And I was like,
yeah, so y'all just heard it, right? We agreed on the time frame. It's not I just told her, you have 2 months to tell them or we're done. It wasn't nothing like that. It was, she said, if I don't tell them by graduation, then she's like, I'll tell them by graduation. I was like, okay, cool. Even after graduation, she still didn't tell them. But I was lenient, because I was really trying to be with her. I was feeling her. But
so that's my story.
Yeah, now they're supportive of it. They love me. They love her.
They love her more than me. Wait a minute. They love her more than me. My dad will hug her and kiss her on the forehead 2-3 times when we go to his house. And then I get one hug, one kiss. Excuse me, I'm your kid. And then my mom, she'll be like, Mom, there's this really nice polo and really nice Nike outfit at the store I seen and I want it, and my mom would be like, oh, I'll go get it. But when I want something, we need to budget. You don't need to eat out. Like, she's spoiled. You're spoiled.
I know it, and I appreciate it.
It's annoying.
So, guys, for my coming out story, mine was like, it wasn't really like as extravagant as everybody makes coming out seem. You know, like a lot of people, it's hard for them because, you know, like her parents, they would like accept it at first. So I told my mom, okay, first, like I knew I was gay from like 4th grade because I kissed my first girl. Like I was having girlfriends, all types of stuff. And like throughout like middle school and stuff, I thought it was like a phase. I tried to date dudes, but no, like it wasn't working. So I got my first like real girlfriend in 7th grade, and she would like come over to the house and stuff, and my mom didn't know at first, and my sister told her like, that's Samaje's girlfriend. And my mom came out the bathroom and she was like, you have a girlfriend? And I was like, yeah. Like I didn't know like people out here didn't accept it, so I didn't think it was like anything different, because like my auntie, my mom's sister, she's a lesbian too, so I thought like, okay, it's cool, like everybody knows about it, like it's fine. Mm-hmm. And so she told me, she was like, you have a girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, I have a girlfriend, like, and she was like, I didn't know you like girls. And I was like, yeah. She was like, it's that girl who be coming over here all the time, huh? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, okay. Well, she was like, how do you feel about it? I was like, I'm okay. Like, we hold hands and stuff at school. Like, I'm cool with it. It's fine. And she was like, oh. She was like, okay. And then, like, she would come over after that still and stuff. One time she burnt me. And my mom was upset. But it was an accident. She didn't know it was an accident. But she was, like, pretty cool with it. So, that's pretty much mine.
Yours was so much easier than mine.
It was.
Mine was so difficult, you guys. Like, I was so stressing telling them. I wouldn't tell them still if I couldn't, like, didn't have to.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me, she would still be out here like, oh, I'm not gay. I don't like
whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to tell them. It'd be my business. She's lying.
Okay.
I guess you guys can see that there's two totally different ways telling your parents that you're gay can come off and can come out. And I guess it really just depends on how your parents are, what they believe, how they raised you, I guess.
Yeah, but either way, they're your parents. Like, that love is unconditional. So
always.
They'll probably be mad at first. If they're like her parents, then they'll get over it. You see, like, they love us now, but... Or if they're like my parents, they'll be like, okay, like, that's what you like, that's what you do. Like,
yeah.
Either way, like, we made this video so for, like, anybody having trouble with that, they could see from our experience how it was and figure out if that's something that they wanted to do. We don't want to pressure anybody or anything. Like,
yeah.
Just coming from people that have already went through it. Yeah, we just want you guys to know about it. So.
And to go ahead and do it, but... have confidence when you tell them that's your decision and it's your life. It's really all about you. So if you are lesbian, gay, trans, whatever it is, coming out to your parents, don't be like me. Don't be so scared, because you never know their reaction. I didn't expect my dad to ever accept me for me or her. And he calls her his baby. Like, that is my wife. That is your baby now. Like, she's going to be a part of this family forever. So he had to just get used to it. And I feel like if you feel like your parents won't ever get used to it, just know and remember that they will. They have no choice. As long as you are their kid, they have to get used to it. It's part of you.
Well, on that note, that is it for this video. Team Zaje, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys have any other questions about this video or something we didn't cover that you want to know about, DM us, comment, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to help you guys out with that. So,
also give us some more ideas you guys would like to see, some pranks you want me to do on her, because you guys know Team Zara came hard. She's still bruised from that prank. But that's on another note.
Sorry, it's about to be worse.
Just
She ain't
stay
ready.
tuned.
She ain't
Just
ready.
stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.